Just when we thought we had stability, the 49ers are back in the headlines for all the wrong reasons. A young, all-pro wide receiver who recently inked a massive contract is now at the center of trade whispers. Can you believe it? As fans, we deserve to know what's truly happening behind the scenes. Stick around as we explore the latest rumors and how they could reshape our team dynamics moving forward. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button to stay in the loop with everything 49ers. The San Francisco 49ers have made headlines recently, and not all of them are the kind of news we want to hear as passionate fans. With a major roster overhaul this offseason, the team has cut ties with several starters and fan favorites, and now the buzz around all-pro wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk is heating up. At just 27 years old, Aiyuk has already proven himself as a highly coveted player. Last year, he was a trade target for many teams, and the 49ers even considered moving him to the Pittsburgh Steelers when contract talks hit a snag. Instead, they signed him to a lucrative extension, elevating him among the highest-paid players at his position. However, the excitement turned sour when Aiyuk suffered a devastating ACL and MCL tear in Week 7, which required season-ending surgery and raised serious questions about his recovery for the upcoming training camp. Now, just days after San Francisco traded Deebo Samuel, Aiyuk's name has resurfaced in trade rumors. It's a tough situation for a player who has shown tremendous potential but is now facing significant hurdles. According to insider Jordan Schultz from Fox Sports, the 49ers are open to discussing a trade for Aiyuk. But the reality is that his contract and concerns regarding his recovery make it a daunting task. The thought of moving on from a player who just signed a $120 million extension less than a year ago raises eyebrows, and it certainly has implications for how the organization is perceived. The 49ers have the most intimate knowledge of Aiyuk's injury and recovery process, and this casts doubt on their willingness to trade him. If Aiyuk remains on the roster by April 1st, when a hefty $23 million guaranteed bonus kicks in, the likelihood of a trade becomes even slimmer. All these factors suggest that Aiyuk will likely be in red and gold for the 2025 season. As a fan, I can't help but feel torn about this situation. Do you think this was the best decision? Honestly, I'm struggling with it. On one hand, Aiyuk has shown flashes of brilliance, but on the other hand, the team has to consider its future and whether they can rely on him after such a serious injury. Moreover, it's hard not to get emotional about the prospect of losing a player who has the potential to be a game-changer. Think about it. Aiyuk's talent could help elevate this team to new heights, but with the uncertainty surrounding his health, do we want to invest heavily in a player who may not be able to contribute at the level we need? It's a tough call for management, and I can only imagine the discussions happening behind closed doors at Levi's Stadium. And then, there's the fan perspective. Every time a player like Aiyuk is mentioned in trade talks, it stirs up a whirlwind of emotions among us. We're passionate about our team and its stars, and losing a player of Aiyuk's caliber would hurt. What do you think? Should the 49ers hold on to him and hope for a full recovery, or is it time to cut ties and explore other options? This is where I want to hear from you. Join the debate in the comments below and share your expectations for Aiyuk and the 49ers moving forward. As we look ahead, the decisions made now will undoubtedly shape the future of this franchise. Every move counts, and for us fans, it's more than just business. It's about the dreams we have for our team. We want to see the 49ers back on top, and every player's performance, especially someone like Aiyuk, plays a crucial role in that vision. So, let's keep the conversation going. What are your thoughts on this whole situation? Are you hopeful for Aiyuk's recovery, or do you think it's time for the 49ers to pivot in another direction? Your opinions matter, and I want to hear them. As a passionate fan of the San Francisco 49ers, I'm excited to dive into the latest news surrounding our beloved team, especially as we look ahead to the NFL draft. The 49ers are gearing up to revamp their defensive line, a crucial move considering the departures of key players like Leonard Floyd, Malik Collins, and Javon Hargrave. This is a pivotal moment for the team, and it seems likely that we'll be focusing on young, promising talent to fill those gaps. One player who has caught my eye is Jamaree Caldwell from the University of Oregon. Now I know that Caldwell's stats might not jump off the page at first glance. After all, in 2024, he totaled 29 tackles and no sacks. However, what stands out about him is his run-stopping ability and unselfish play on the defensive line. His efforts allow his teammates to shine, and that's something we desperately need in our run defense moving forward. Last season was tough for us. We struggled significantly when it came to stopping the run. If Caldwell can help bring us back to form, he could be a game changer. Caldwell is projected to be a late-round pick. Most analysts have him slated for day 3 of the draft, around the 4th round. The 49ers have 2 4th-round picks this year, so it makes sense that they might consider using one on this 340-pound nose tackle. His size and skill set could provide the foundation for a revitalized defensive front, especially if we're looking to conserve money while also getting younger. Let's talk about Caldwell's potential fit with the Niners. He's not just another draft prospect. He embodies the type of player who understands the nuances of the game. He's effective in the run game, and as Johnny Dells pointed out on social media, he draws attention from opposing offensive lines, which opens up opportunities for his teammates. This kind of selflessness is exactly what we need on our defensive front, as it aligns perfectly with the 49ers' philosophy of teamwork and accountability. It's also worth noting that the 49ers have a rich history of finding hidden gems in the later rounds, especially when it comes to defensive players. We all remember how well Diamador Lenoir turned out from the 5th round in 2021. And let's not forget about Arik Armstead and DeForest Buckner, both of whom came from Oregon and made significant impacts on our defense. Could Caldwell be the next player from Oregon to don the red and gold and make a difference? It's certainly a possibility that excites me. However, I have to admit, part of me is torn about this direction. Is Caldwell truly the right choice? For us, I want to believe he can develop into a starting player who can help us reclaim our dominance against the run. But with so many prospects available, it's tough to say if he's the best fit. Fans, what do you think? Was this the right move for our front office? I want to hear your opinions down below. How do you feel about Caldwell's potential impact on our team? Could he be that hidden gem we're hoping for? The draft is just around the corner, and with our scouting team already showing interest, sending scouts to Oregon's Pro Day, there's definitely a buzz surrounding his name. As we gear up for this pivotal draft, it's crucial for us to remain engaged and hopeful. The decisions being made now will shape the future of our franchise and our chances for success in the coming seasons. We need to rebuild, and doing so with smart selections could set us up for greatness. So, if you're as passionate about the 49ers as I am, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the latest news and analysis. Don't forget to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep the conversation going, and together, we'll navigate this journey as fans of the San Francisco 49ers.